Hey guys, it's LVI Builds, back with another LEGO review, and today we're taking a look at my custom LEGO Transformer, G1 Soundwave. As you can see, G1 Soundwave is in his classic cassette player mode. I'm very happy with how this guy came out. He's very square, he's pretty much a perfect rectangle from all sides, at least here on the front. He's got some nice details such as the reverse and play button, a little light that'll come on when he's recording, just a little printed plate that I found there, and he's got his eject button up here which will let him open his cassette deck. And if you take a look inside, he's got some nice details in there. Looks kind of like a real cassette player, so that's good. And speaking of which, he has some cassettes that come with him, some little Cassetticons, and I'll make a video showing off all these guys more in detail later, but you have Laserbeak, Ravage, Rumble, and Frenzy back here, and all these guys look pretty nice. They're pretty square. Ravage is a bit smaller than he should be, but he's close enough to look about right. And all of these guys can all fit inside a Soundwave, so you just open them up, take Laserbeak here and store him inside, and close it up, and he's good to go. And I also forgot to mention the sides here are very smooth, and it's got like a little switch here and kind of like a headphone jack, another switch on this side, and I'm just really happy with just how square this guy is from the front. The back's got a little bit of junk hanging off of it. You could think of it kind of like battery pack or clip or whatever. And he's got his two guns stored back here. And from the side, you don't even see him. It's pretty smooth. Got his head just kind of hanging out back here. But overall, it's a very clean looking cassette player, and especially from the front where you would pretty much always see him. So I'm happy with that. But anyway, let's get on to his transformation. So this guy's pretty simple. There's not a whole lot going on here. But first, let's get his head out of the way and flip that up. Let's try to get his guns out from the back. So we got this one, that'll go on his shoulder. We got his handgun, and that'll come off there. Just fold these little arms back up. Now let's pull his shoulders back, just to get them out of the way. Now take Soundwave, pick him up, flip out this little corner piece and fold him around. Now turn that 180 degrees, fold back the hip and fold it down, and there you have one foot. And also, I forgot to mention, we gotta flip out this back panel, turn into a heel, flip this down just to fill that in a bit, and that's one leg. Do the same on the other side, flip up this little corner, flip down his leg, turn it around, and fix whatever falls off of him. Spin around his hips, and yeah, get this little panel here. There we go. So now push the camera up for you guys. We want to flip around his shoulders and spin them up like this, and do that on the other side. Spin them around. There we go. Now we want to fold down his forearms, and like a lot of my bigger guys, just have the hand flip out like this. He shares the same arm design as Optimus and Megatron. There we go. And here we have Soundwave in his robot mode. And I went ahead and put on his little shoulder gun and his handgun that we took off earlier. And I really like how this guy came out. He looks really nice. He's in scale with the other guys. He's about just as tall as Optimus, maybe a little bit taller. And he looks really good. He can open his chest like before. And as you can see, a few more details came in there that really makes him look good inside. And I'm just overall happy with this guy. I like his proportions and the colors, especially how I was able to get like the edges of this to be fairly thin around these three sides. I just really like how that looks. Around the back, he's pretty clean. It's a little open, but it's not too bad. It's fairly thin too. Anyway, I like how this guy looks, and let's show him with his little Cassetticon minions. So we got Rumble and Frenzy there, and then I'm gonna angle them down. We got Ravage and Laserbeak. So these guys all look really nice together. They all scale pretty well. And let's see, I think you can even get Laserbeak sitting on his forearm. So yeah, that was actually pretty easy there. And that looks really cool. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.